Yo, what is up, guys? So today we're actually going to be talking about some very interesting results, which I actually went to the Araxar cave and we tested out the quick fire with ruby bolts. We also tested out the ascension crossbow with ruby bolts, and then we test out the Thor's warhammer all by itself. And if you guys are wondering about my armor, this armor is basically best in slot for range, mage, and melee. So it's like a tribrid armor, so it should be good for all three styles. So when I did the testing, all I did was switch the weapons out, and the results are actually pretty surprising. So basically, I'll go over the kill times with all three weapons in a little bit, but we've already reached like 1/5 of our goal, the donation goal, which is for removing all prayer draining attacks in the entire game. And also, when I was doing Araxor, I noticed that there are actually some attacks which stop you from like being in combat with the monster that you're fighting, which can be pretty annoying if you have to like click on the monster again and again after it keeps doing that attack. So I might actually remove the ability for the boss to like remove you from combat because that's kind of annoying. But actually, let's take a look at the leaderboard and then we'll talk about the Araxor kill times. Looks like someone already has 200 kills for the April PvP competition. So be sure to log in and get some PvP kills if you guys want to get in the top 10 to win some weapon boxes. Or you guys can win some Noxious boxes as well. But basically, guys, here are the kill times for Araxor. So basically, we used the Thor's Warhammer, and the Thor's Warhammer was able to kill Araxor in 1 minute. So I actually did a few different tests, or a few different kills for each weapon. So basically, the Thor's Warhammer was able to kill Araxor in about a minute average for the few kills that I was there. And then when we switched to the Ascension crossbow, so the Ascension crossbow with ruby bolts was able to kill Araxor in about like 2 minutes on average. So the surprising thing is that it actually took twice as long for the Ascension crossbow to kill Araxor, and that's kind of surprising because I actually did get a few of the Ruby Bolt specials on Araxor when I was doing the kills, but yet it still took a really long time to kill Araxor. It took 2 minutes, whereas with the Thor's Warhammer, it only took 1 minute on average. So I think the reason for that, guys, is that I was able to hit the with magic, like the accuracy of magic I think is really high. Like I was hitting my max hit over and over with magic. Like the Thor's Warhammer was hitting like almost 600 like every single time. But now let's talk about the quickfire, guys. So how good did the quickfire do? Now someone in Discord was actually saying that the quickfire is even better than magic with ruby bolts. So basically, I already told you guys that the Ascension crossbow was able to get 2-minute kills, but the quickfire was actually only able to get 3-minute kills on Araxor. That means that the quickfire with ruby bolts is actually like 3 times worse than the Thor's Warhammer, which is probably kind of expected because the Thor's Warhammer is actually the best in slot magic weapon and has the highest max hit out of all 3 weapons here. So despite the fact that some people probably think that magic is really weak at the moment, magic is actually not as weak, and in fact the kill times at Araxor kind of show that the Thor's Warhammer still appears to be almost twice as good as the Ascension crossbow. So I don't know, you guys can do testing at like bosses if you want, but another thing to consider is that Araxor actually like heals a little bit when you use range, so we'll actually have to remove that for next update. But yeah, anyways, the Araxor was healing a little bit while I was fighting him with range, so that might have affected the results a little bit. But yeah, anyways, if I was using magic, then Araxor wasn't healing whatsoever. But I'm assuming that after the update, range is still probably going to be weaker than magic, but we'll have to see for sure. So anyways, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys were worried that magic like doesn't do that much damage or like doesn't get really fast kill times, I think this video might prove that magic still does actually a lot of damage. So yeah, anyways, peace out, guys.